So here he is, folks, the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos, plus skills and finishing instincts in all areas of mixed martial arts. Debuted in the UFC in 2008, and 7 years later, realized a dream when he defeated Anthony Pettis over 25 dominant minutes to become the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You gotta think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete. And he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground. Despite having never realized a UFC title, I would submit to you Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. His resume reads like a UFC record.
And he just keeps on getting better. Every time you think Cowboy is starting to get to the end of the road, he reinvents himself. He makes some small change to his game that allows him to compete at the highest level. The run that he went on after beating Alexander Hernandez and then coupling that with the massive victory over Ally Aquinta, you thought watching that you were watching the very best Cowboy Cerrone you've ever seen. And this is at the tail end of a career that spanned over a decade.
And his new source of motivation, his son Danger, these are very legitimate championship aspirations for Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone, trying to move one step closer here tonight. Donald Cerrone, set to fight Rafael dos Anjos. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, no surprise, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone has become one of the more popular fighters on the roster, not just because he seemingly fights on every show, but the finishes continue to pile up. A recent knockout of Matt Brown comes to mind. This is one of the better head kick artists in the game today. You gotta get the guard up when you're facing Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. Nice front kick there by the kickboxer, and that, at least for now, will keep the BJJ fighter at bay.
Managing distance is so important in this fight. This front kick allows him to stay safe and really keeps his opponent off of him.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Cowboy Cerrone. Massive head kick. Nice kick there by RDA. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Oh, Cowboy Cerrone with a beautiful combination. We'll see if he can follow it up. Missed with that right hand. Cerrone gets the takedown. Now in inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Just over 3 minutes to go. RDA getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
He passes to half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. And no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Just missed with the elbow there. 90 seconds to go.
Elbows up for me. Come on, keep that guard up.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
So we call on the fight stats here. These are unofficial, but strong numbers. 46 total strikes have landed for Donald Cerrone. Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Perillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Dos Anjos is in half guard now. 30 seconds to go in the round. Side control now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Now the hammer fist here by RDA. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that deep.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, round two now, DC. Donald Cerrone.
Ready to fight?
And Rafael Dos Anjos. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool for the beginning of this round. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss. Beautiful right hand there from Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Some friction with his former team, Jackson Wink MMA, but the results have been there since that separation, DC. No arguing. Man, has his chin been tested early. Oh, and now an uppercut.
Big combination.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really...
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily into it.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler. This guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked. And I think this is partly due to the fact that you think he's trying to take you down, when in reality, this guy can fight everywhere.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by our DA.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Anjos has got his back yet again. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Rafael dos Anjos.
Great shot from the top position.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Dominant position here for dos Anjos.
Seconds to go in round two.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Ground and pound strike there now.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Really good job with the ground and pound. And now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent.
Seconds winding down in round two. All right, that's the end of round number two.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready.
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice jab up top by Rafael dos Anjos.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end. Way to hide that leg kick.
Trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really set down and try to make one really count to try to end this fight.
Missed with that jab attempt there. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Work, guys, come on.
Dos Anjos' torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise started to form on that right side. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Cerrone gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Cerrone's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Make sure he stays high.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. So right now, it's starting to show.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Cerrone's in half guard. Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Dos Anjos.
Good work, guys.
Oh, in the mouth. In the half guard. This is where he wants to be.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Cerrone. Well, I'm not sure if there's a face. Big shots landed by him now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Right back.
Oh, and transitions right into side control. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Nicely done. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Cowboy Cerrone. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. He passed the half guard.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe and relax.
Heading back to the corner now after that round. Cerrone's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Hook lands. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Both men going for the finish.
He's hurt.
Cerrone.
He has to evade, stay at space.
Head kick for Anjos. Nice punch there by Anjos. Beautiful shot to the leg.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing the kick over and over again.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Right hook attempt. That's a miss.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
Very nice leg kick there by Cowboy Cerrone. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems to... How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last... All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body. Oh, he's in trouble. Gets back to his feet. Nice job to get him. Cerrone goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the field. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, has the guard closed here.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cerrone. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Cowboy Cerrone.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Dos Anjos is back in full mount. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Cerrone's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Dos Anjos gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than some guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Dos Anjos is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dos Anjos. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, so now his body language really starting to change, and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right?
Oh!
It's got him hurt. You got to start looking to finish.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Cerrone. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Cerrone's able to protect the eye there with that block. So that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Cerrone's got a nasty bruise, Daniel. You see it appearing there on the left side. You got to think all of that body investment by his opponent is going to pay large dividends as this fight continues. Nice positional control here. Oh, big shots raining down. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Lands a big elbow there. far, both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. How in the world did he escape that submission? Nice.
Good work from the top here by Dos Anjos.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Cerrone's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. There's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Rafael Dos Anjos.
All right, champ, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered. He's one of the better BJJ players in this division, and the kickboxer really didn't have much resembling an answer tonight.
You know, they talk about going to Abu Dhabi for the grappling championships. It looked like one of those performances tonight. That